Hello Geminis, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of June 23rd. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email, okay? All right, so this week we have a new moon happening in the sign of Cancer. Now, Cancer rules home, family, relationships, creativity, spirituality, our connections, our heart. So let's see what's coming through for you, Gemini. Moon, wow, that's the new moon energy. Three of Cups, okay, celebration. And the Strength card. So you have three major arcana cards. This is you. Magician is ruled by your sign. Okay, so you have Magician, Moon, and then the Strength card. And Three of Cups here has to do with celebration. Okay, something to do with manifestations. Something you said, Gemini, is actually coming true. And this is also where you are this is where you are in your power, meaning you know what you want to do, how you want to do things, and you are staying focused and you are setting some intentions, and the choices and decisions you are making are also aligned. So you are clear about things here, and so that's the reason why you are manifesting things. Okay, so this is also reminding you to keep your thoughts, words, feelings positive, because manifestation is happening. Okay, and you will see the immediate you will see it happening immediately. So it's not like you will see 10 years from now or anything, but whatever it is you are thinking about, the words that you are using, powerful. So pay attention. Okay, here with the Moon card, Moon here, you may feel a little bit sensitive, but you are pushing through things, Gemini. So this is you being a light in the dark, meaning, yes, it's difficult. However, you are still rising above your emotions and you are keeping it under check. Whatever is happening inside, you are keeping it under check, meaning you are in control of your emotions. On the other hand, this is where you are taking some brave actions. You are taking some calculated risk, and you are moving forward with things. Past is also coming through. It could be that you are coming across some past memories. It could be dreams. This is a card of strong intuition and psychic awareness. So know what's going on around the new moon time. And also pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, people you are coming across, conversations. Your own self-talk is also important, Gemini. Okay. And so you want to keep your eyes and ears open and notice the signs, synchronicities, because you are receiving some guidance. Okay, and also pay attention to your dreams. And Moon here is dreams, so it could be that you are waking up in the middle of the night because you had a dream. So think about immediately writing it down, because this is also guidance. Okay, it's helping you move in the right direction. And you are also coming across people from the past, Gemini. So for some, Three of Cups. So it feels like these are the people's like-minded individuals. It could be that you are having a nice conversation with them and it's easy to connect with them because it feels like they just know what you are talking about instead of having you to explain a lot, So it may have something to do with people you already know, or it could be some past connections. Past life connections is also what this is about. So you will notice something strange. So pay attention to signs, synchronicities, things like that. And then you also have Strength card. With the Strength card, this is where you are staying in your power. Meaning You are aware of your own emotions, but like I said in the beginning, you are keeping it under check. And you are rising above your emotions. You are going through your challenges head on, facing your challenges head on. So strength is not about fearlessness. We all have fears. Whatever, it could be, fear of losing our loved one, fear of losing our material possessions, self-doubts, asking ourselves if we are enough, things like that. Or it could be whatever it is that it is for you. This is where you are aware of your fears, aware of those self-doubts and things like that, but you are focusing on your strengths instead. You are not focusing on your weaknesses, you are focusing on your strengths, and that is helping you take courageous actions, make some brave decisions and things like that. And this is also like something to do with your abdomen. So you might come across some like backache or stomach issues. It could be happening because of too much drinking, Gemini. No, this is a party, and then the next day you are waking up feeling, lethargic or something like that. So just be aware of that, okay? On the other hand, also no, Three of Cups could also mean gossips. So know what you are talking about, because Magician is here and this has to do with manifestations. So if that is something that yes, so know where you are, who you are with, what you are talking about, because then afterwards you will feel bad about things, okay? So something to be mindful of there, communication. So what I want to say with Magician is keep your thoughts and words positive. If there is something that you are not happy with, maybe don't talk about it. It's not about, brushing it under the rugs. This is about finding solutions effectively. So if there is some, like for instance, if you are coming across some issues, then talk to the person directly. And with the Moon card, everything is not, things are not the way it appears. Sometimes in the dark, even a rope looks like a snake, but it's a rope, not a snake. So avoid making any assumptions. If you come across something, take a step back and really understand if this is true or if it's just imagination. And if it feels like no, you want to find out what the truth is, then it's important to ask the right questions, talk to the right people, talk to the people concerned, okay, in order to clear the in order to clean up the energy and find resolutions. But you don't want to talk about it like. And also on the other hand, if somebody is telling you something, don't just believe them. You don't want to trust them blindly, okay? Maybe this is about, this is reminding you again, just talk to the person directly in order to make sure that you are you have the right information, things like that. So you don't want to blindly trust people and follow their advice, follow their suggestions, things like that. Yeah, with the Moon and the Strength card, you are releasing a block, you are releasing an obstacle. So this is where it could be that you are saying no to things and you are setting strong boundaries. You are keeping this is where you are being in control of your own emotions. And also you are aware of all those fear-based thinking and everything, and you are focusing on your strengths. Amazing. So let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. And do not get distracted, Gemini. Moon card. With moon, you might come across some distractions. It could be people's, what they are talking about. It could be what's happening in the world right now. It could be what you are watching, how you are spending your time and energy, what you are hearing, like the news channel, things like that, the information you are coming across. So just be aware of that. This is where you might want to stay away from noises and environments that are not helpful, conversations that are not helpful, because this can also lead to sensitivity and also emotional exhaustion. So you want to protect yourself, protect your energy, your space, so you don't get distracted and get carried away by whatever is happening. Okay, so you want to stay true to yourself, Gemini, and this is an opportunity for you to release emotional blockages. And so think about focusing on something that is helpful. It could be your creative side, it could be your spirituality, and you want to connect with people who are uplifting, inspiring, motivating, and you don't want to engage in activities that are draining and that drags you down. Okay, this is where you want to surround yourself with beautiful things. It's when I said that it's not about ignoring our challenges, but this is about being aware of the challenges and solution, and being solution oriented. And self-care is also important. And moon is Cancer energy. New moon is happening in the sign of Cancer. So something to do with home, family, friendships, your connections, and also your body, because our body is home to our soul. So something about that. It could be that you are coming across something that is actually helping you make the right decisions when it comes to your health, your routine, people you hang out with, things like that. Yes, celebration is also what this energy is. You celebrating something. Let me know in the comments if that's you. We are still in your season, though. It could be that you are celebrating your birthday. Sun will move into the sign of Cancer on the 21st. Even though I'm reading for next week, it could be that you are coming, it could be this week for some of you, the celebration, if you are watching it now. All right, so your message is face your financial fears. I told you, fears. So it could be anything. For some, the message here says something to do with your finance, money, finance. It could be your job, your career, things like that. So the message is, when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you will realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what this energy is, and it's totally. So with the moon card, old fears may come up, Gemini. So what are these fears? But instead of you, so it's about awareness, So sometimes we are, we let these fears hold us back, when we are not aware. We are like, oh, I am afraid of that, so I'm not going to go there. But then when we catch ourselves right there, oh, what am I thinking about? What did I just say to myself? So sometimes we tell ourselves all these things like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, things like that, But when we sit down and listen to our own, self-talks, our own fears, then it will be possible for us to unpack them in order to understand, where is this coming from? Is this really true? So like I said, with the moon card, avoid making any assumptions. These assumptions also has to be about you, how you see yourself, how you see your potential, what you are capable of doing. If you are coming across, fears and self-doubts and imposter syndrome, things like that, then it's important, instead of ignoring it, uh, be aware, okay, this is how I am feeling, and where is it coming from, what is the solution. And this is where you are not letting those fears hold you back. This is where you are focusing on your strengths instead, because we also have to, most of us, we don't give ourselves credit for all the things that we do. Instead, we wait for external validation, approval, recognition. It's good. I mean, if our if we come across recognition, awards, things like that, that feels amazing. However, sometimes that doesn't come through, and then, but we still have to keep going, right? And so, where is that energy coming from? So that has to come from within. So, and we also have to remind ourselves of all the wins, everything that we had to overcome. So that's what's happening here, you reminding yourself of all your wins, all the challenges that you had to go through, but came out on the you came out of all those challenges with flying colors. So that's what this energy is, not ignoring these fears, but it's important to have have a conversation with them to understand what's going on, so you don't let these fears control your life. Instead, this is where you are challenging them and moving forward anyway. So yeah, releasing fears is not possible, Gemini, because we are human and we come across all kinds of fears. But at the same time, we also have to make sure that we are not letting our fears make choices and decisions for us. All right, amazing. That's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please take good care of yourself. Watch your moon and the rising sign as well. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Shoot me an email. And if you like these messages, remember to support the channel by liking. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. So take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.